Hello, beloved soul. It's Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker here on the date 11/11, where I'm going to be doing a channeling without cards. Spirit visited me last night, showing me a flash of light in my bedroom where I was falling asleep with my eyes closed, and asking me to cooperate a little bit more with archangels during my work. So this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna be channeling some type of angels. I didn't ask yet what is coming in, but we'll see what happens. So you guys, I didn't speak English until a few months ago. So channeling in English is not my forte. It's getting me a little confused. So I'm sorry if I do a lot of umming or just I'm not looking for the words. So don't mind that, and know that every single is bringing spirit closer to us and to me. So I'm listening to whatever they want to say to you guys. Well, an energy is already coming in. All right, first of all, I'm hearing the theme for today, and the theme is about freeing your heart. Actually, choosing my crystals as I usually do. This card came in as well, the Book of Changes. So yeah, let's free that heart, you guys. That is the change that we're looking for, don't you think? Okay. I forgot to put on the incense. I hope I have. No, I don't have any more. So I don't have any light. Sorry. Perhaps I do. Yeah. Just a minute. That's what Spirit said. Also, put on the incense. Come on. There you go. So what does Spirit have to say about those changes that are coming in on this special date, and about freeing your heart and how you can do that? All right. Archangel Ariel comes in first of all, and I'm seeing more archangels: Michael, Rafael, Gabriel, Uriel, and behind that group I'm seeing Mother Mary, you guys. She wants to protect the channeling and the energy, together with Mary Magdalene. She's there as well. And then we have some of of my medical healing angels. I'm going to introduce them. They say that there is some physical things that is happening inside some of you that they want to help you with while we do this channeling, which is also a healing at the same time. So welcome to Don Ignacio and Almeyda, King Solomon, then Frans of Assisi. And last but not least, we have Sananda. That is the soul name of the energy we call Jesus Christ, you guys. So who wants to take a lead, you guys? Because they're all there and they're protecting and helping with the energy. Ariel. All right. So Ariel wants to take the lead. Archangel Ariel. I'm hearing that they're going to be sort of changing up during the channeling, but that's not so important, they say. I am Archangel Ariel. Beloved soul, you are deeply loved. Let me ask you, do you know this? Do you know this about yourself? That you actually are truly and deeply loved. I want to address this past year. Because we all know that you have encountered some circumstances, some hardships, some indecisions, confusions. All trying to find that deepest love that you know lie within yourself, that you know that you are worthy of, that you know that you are, that you truly are in the deepest heart of hearts of your heart. All that you really did was ask for that love. The problem is for many of you that you asked someone that was not able to give you that love, to give you that love. Am I right? Because on a deep soul level, you all know that that type of love only comes from within yourself. We are wishing to divide love in three. The first type of love we're going to speak about initially. It is the love of sexual love, the sexual passion, intimacy, longing for in a physical way. that love that has ownership of each other. I want to own you whenever I allow you to enter me or we enter each other through a physical sexual act. We own each other. So that type of love for many of you have been making confusions and problems for you. Because, as we said, there are two other types of love that we are going to talk about. And that first type of love does not give you your fullest experience of that deep love that you really are looking for. The first type of love is the love that you can role play with another human being through relationships, love relationships, through partners. Man, woman, 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 man, man. But just that kind of love that gives you the truest, not compassion, gives you the truest passion and feeling of awe of someone else. In that sensation of owning one another. Now, some of you did not really own one another, and that has been your biggest issue. And then the mental aspect stepped in, helping you to create fantasies about this relationship, adding more sensations to the physical relationship of this ownership, this spark, this beautiful spark. So the next layer of love we call number 2, and the ordinary type of love. This type of love is the one that has an equal amount of giving and taking. So to this love, after you have experienced the first type of love, the passionate type of love, you decide to give to that other person or to that other situation. So you put some of your love in a pile and then expect the other person to put the same amount of love in that other pile of love. So you actually can use a scale for that love and compare. How much did I give? How much did you give? Are you owing something? Am I owing something? And but this love is still beautiful. It really still is beautiful. This is just love. Love towards others. Love towards your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your kids, your husband. It's the type of love where we are there for each other. We help each other. We care for each other. In some ways, we do it because we feel bound by the family structure, and we feel that this is the right thing to do. From a deep soul level, this is the right thing to do. That's what you feel. And in other occasions, you give because you once felt that spark of physical passion and intimacy and belonging to each other. And that is the truest and most beautiful motivation, to give and care for someone else as well. But the problem with the ordinary love is that it can get dull. It can fade away. It can make you feel lonely. And then you go back to the physical love. You want that passion again. You're looking for that passion again in your life. You're looking for that someone that comes into your life and says, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're just my soulmate. I will do everything for you. I will just love you till the end of time. That type of love, you can be looking for that again. Or whenever you watch a movie that's romantic, that's what you really, that's the reason why you're watching those beautiful movies, because this is what you're actually longing for, having experienced some type of ordinary love for a little too long. All right? So, yeah. You can imagine what can happen. And many of you actually did experience what happened. Once you hit that deepest, dullest moment, just longing for just something to catalyze you out of there and get you back to that youthful state of love and sex and experiencing just joy and intimacy again. So for many of you, that has brought you a lot of problems. Because were you really meant to go back to love number one? Or were you really meant to go forward to love number three? So let's talk about that for a moment. Love number three is what we call compassion. So compassion is actually what sparks the first love that you experienced in the sexual kind of love. That spark is the spark of God. It's the spiritual experience that you have when you meet as sacred love. Or someone that impersonates a sacred love for your very benefit. The compassionate love has no beginning, it has no end. It gives without condition. It receives, not takes, it receives what is given towards it without condition. This love is the love that made you. It's the love that created you. And thereby feels like home to you. It's the energy of peacefulness, ease, and purity. In this energy, your heart is open. Not just a little open, only a crack. No, no, no. It's completely open. In the feeling of being safe, of being where you belong. So, dearest soul, when you're there in love group number one, looking for passion and intimacy and just the feeling of love, isn't that actually the type of love that you really are looking for? Being loved by someone without condition. a feeling of coming home. So do you see that the first type of love is an egotistical type of love, because it is wrapped up in a physical sensation more than it is wrapped up in the truest type of love, the love that you come from, that you're born out of. The same as love number 2, which is also really beautiful, but has the downside of having conditions, expecting things too much from someone else, blaming someone else more, blaming yourself. So what we want you to do right now is look at those 3 types of love as being a trinity that is there for a reason. None of them are bad. None of them are better. They are all there for a purpose. The purpose that arises when you learn your lessons in these relationships. So can you expect a compassionate love in a physical relationship that is more made out of the ego mind, that is longing for someone, feeling alone? This day 1111 offers you a change. To come into that compassionate state of love that you really are. Dearest, (1111), it's a master number times 2. We're sharing with you right now that you are that master. And all of those situations that you have gone through were meant for you to awaken into this mastery that is you. So right now we want to help you forgive yourself and others, maybe that other one. And the medical guides are coming in as well right now, saying every single cell in your body is pure compassion. It is made from love. And whenever you have a physical ailment, your cells want to go straight to healing. This is their latent existence, their purest being. They want to come to your aid and to heal you. From this compassionate state of being. But they are also your soldiers. So when Master says I, the cells say okay and fulfill their job perfectly according to what you have been sensing, feeling, thinking, and saying to them. But now they want to come forth and say to you, we are compassion. And we are also you. Feel us. Feel us inside of you. And understand that every single atom into the smallest part of you is compassion. That is the building stones of you. And if that's not light, what should it be? If that's not love, what should it be? So enter in your mind into yourself and connect to each one of us. And now give us the order to open up, to be hatched. From that hard shell you have put around us. Pull out your mastery right now, Captain, and order us to open up and hatch that hard shell. And watch us opening up. Watch us opening up. And watch that love coming out. Watch that light coming out. Watch that compassion. That truth of who you are. And the medical guides are pulling back a little bit, and Sananda is coming forth. My dearest, I see God in you. You are made from love, of love, and light. My soul's purpose and is teaching you about compassion. And in that teaching, I have needed the Three-Unity to make the perfect lesson to you, so that you could find yourself and come into a higher consciousness, a higher frequency. So having you do these role plays between each other has been easy because it's connected so deeply to the truth. The truth of this universe is to learn and to grow. So now I ask you to think about the third part of love in this Trinity and take it back to the other types of love, because there would be none without the other. It's humanly impossible to have a sensation of deep passion, intimacy, without a spark of creation, without a spark of God, without the creativity that comes into it, without the inspiration that comes into it. And that word, I want you to take notice of, because from here on and now, I want you to look at your troubles, the things that you have experienced, surrender to the fact that they were all pure lessons to you. And coming forth to the fact that in your daily life, you should let go, not stop acting, not stop completely, just surrender and wait for inspiration. Wait for the inspiration coming through your soul, telling you, now it's time now to do this or that. Acting from the creativity that comes when you're inspired. Let that word be your guiding star. Do I feel inspired? No, not today. Do I feel inspired? Perhaps that means no. Inspiration comes instantly. Perhaps it will surprise you. But let that be your guiding star towards that love that you have been looking for. And bring that third love story of compassion into your first love story. Bring that into your sexual experiences. Bring that into that beautiful intimacy you can have with each other when you bring actually spirit into bed with you. And bring it into your ordinary life. Bring it into every single day. And let it help you notice all that you have in your life. Let it help you be grateful for what you already have, or what you just created, what just happened. That is the trinity of the 3 types of love. But now, coming into the closing of the year 2019, you will have a better understanding of this trinity in your life. You'll have a better view of further lessons that could be coming in the future, or you will have a better connection with yourself. Feel more peace, feel more self-love. Don't wait for someone to bring you this love that you already are, dearest. We greet you from the highest realms. We are your archangels, soul mothers, healers in compassion and love always. Sananda. All right, you guys. I really hope that you're able to free your heart now, or more. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. Spirit is quiet, you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all of you new subscribers that are just coming into my email box every single day. Lots of you. Actually, I'm almost coming into 10,000 of you since June this year. Yeah, so love is there for all of us. Love is there, love is there. Take it in. Remember your own love. Remember where you came from. See you next time, you guys. Bye-bye.